Hello lovely sim racers, I'm Constantinos and this is Lovely Sim Racing, and tonight we're racing. Again, LFM. It's just a, casual racing around LFM, and we'll be in Valencia, Circuit Ricardo Tormo. Yeah, it's not one of my favorite tracks, but nonetheless, I want to race a bit. I haven't done any racing again since last week. Which on Thursday, if anyone saw that stream, sorry, it was one of the worst races I've ever had, actually DNF'd. But then again, to my defense, it was very late. I was extremely tired from work, and I just couldn't get, in the proper mindset. Iñaki, Hammer, how you guys doing? Welcome to the stream. Nice to see you. Travis, hello. There's actually, I wanted to show you guys something. I don't know, do I have time? I have around 3 minutes. So I'm getting a few wheels, steering wheels for development purposes, and I have a DD1, right? And I wanted to order the Podium Hub, but then again, the Podium Hub is like, like a few $100s for one, and I want to have options for more steering wheels. So I didn't know what to do. The first thing I did do is this, basically. So I got the original QR2, and I kind of feel this is actually really good as a QR, nothing like the older ones. And I was like, okay, let me maintain the QR2 for all wheels, but how do I get them on the actual base? And I just wanted to show. I'm gonna have a video explaining everything, a longer video, but I got this, the tiny SRM emulator for Fanatec wheelbase, and look at this thing. So the problem with the Fanatec wheels is that if you connect any wheel that is not a Fanatec wheel, it doesn't register force feedback or anything. And that's actually a really big problem. So let me just pull this up. I want to show you guys because I just found this thing pretty awesome. So let me switch over here. Yeah, you can see it. So you can see there's no wheel connected. There's nothing here. I'll just show you. Let me connect my actual steering wheel. And you'll see that steering wheel has been connected. Fine, right? So when I remove it, there's no steering wheel anymore. That's good. Now look at this little thing here. Instead of having, like, multiple emulators or bases or anything, look at this little thing here. I can't actually use it now because I'll show you, but this little thing here. This little thing here. Pins. This little thing here. It emulates a Fanatec wheel. So all you need to do is just plug it in, and look at that over there. Once you plug it in, it registers the steering wheel, and now you can use your base with any QR2, even if it's not a Fanatec wheel. And the thing is, you do not want to put a Fanatec wheel on this because it will break the pins, obviously, because it's blocking the pins. But any steering wheel you have with any QR2 or QR1, you don't need hubs, you don't need anything, you just need this thing. Check it out. And when I remove it, steering wheel will go away. Gone. I think this is pretty awesome. And it's a great solution, and it's actually very affordable as well. So the only thing you have to pay for, obviously, is are the actual QR2s. But again, this solution gives you the QR2, which actually is very good compared to the QR1 or other solutions. You have to twist them, whatever. This is actually really good. But the fact that you don't need the Podium Hub, you don't need anything else, you just put that little thing in there, and you're done. I think it's brilliant. I'm gonna have a longer video in general on how this thing works and how my QR2 and all the wheels that I'm gonna get, how I set them up and everything. I just wanted to point this out because I'm very excited. Oh, Hammer, you don't need to sell anything. This costs like 30 pounds or 30 euros. It's very affordable. Just go to Sim Racing Machines. Simon from the UK has these things. He's very friendly. You can, obviously ping him. He'll help you out. He'll sort you out. I also got a few other stuff from Sim Racing Machines, which are an adapter for the QR2 to a 50mm or 70mm wheel. So if you're using any 50 or 70mm wheel, obviously the QR2 won't fit directly on it. But again, these adapters are they're inexpensive, honestly. So you can put the QR2, use that adapter, which is like 1 centimeter thick, really small, and just you connect the QR2 onto that aluminum adapter, and that connects to your steering wheel. So you can basically use your QR2 on any steering wheel, and with that emulator, you can basically just use it on anyone. QR1's the same thing. QR1s and QR2s are the same exact thing. It will work perfectly fine. I just wanted to say that. Obviously, I'm just putting it out here. I do not have any affiliation with sim racing machines or Simon. Absolutely none. We did have a chat on how to set up, not how to set up. I just wanted to order, and I wanted to make sure that, you know, I have the right pieces and right parts and everything. And that's it, basically. There's nothing else I have with him. It's just one more product I think that is pretty awesome. So if anyone wants to use different wheels on a DD1, I think this is the best solution. Like, podium hubs are actually not available, even if I wanted to get one. They're very bulky and they're very expensive. And you get one podium hub and it just goes on a wheel. This way, you get the emulator, plug it in, and you get a QR2 or QR1, doesn't really matter. As many as you want, you know, they're not that expensive. Like, I can see like other QR systems are like 120 per piece. This is like a 100. Like, you can get 3 of them with shipping and everything for 250. So they're less than 100 euros if you get a triple pack. Again, very inexpensive compared to others. Yeah, I just think it's a really good solution. I will make a video with all of my, with whatever I have, whatever I'll set up. I'm not saying much there because I can't. Showing you how I did it and everything, but this is, that emulator, the tiny emulator is pretty awesome. It's very convenient. So we're going to do let me get rid of these things. So I'm going to do 2 races today on Valencia. Hopefully it'll go well. I don't have much experience around this track. Just a few minutes ago, and even you can see it on the GitHub page where I have all the track data. I updated the track. I just went in and drove a bit and got some data regarding track and turn names and everything. I loaded them up, pushed them to GitHub, and now my dashboard supports Valencia. So you'll be able to see the track names and everything on the top right as I go in and out.
You're all clear. Stay behind the line. Okay, Constance. We've got
First one is what was it called?
need to get some heat into these brakes.
Turn 1? Oh, it hasn't loaded yet? Oh, that's odd. Ah, maybe it hasn't loaded on the stream. I could always reload it if it doesn't take the names. Turn 4, yeah, it hasn't loaded it. I will fix it, don't worry about that. Top right on my stream you can see just numbers, those are the turn numbers, but I'll reload it and you'll be able to see the actual names because I just pushed the data to GitHub, so it hasn't reloaded yet. I will force reload. Just give me a few seconds to get away from here. Go to Sim Racing Machines, search for the tiny SRM emulator, or whatever they call it, and I think it works on all direct drives. Actually, you know what, I don't want to speak for that, I don't know. Just go, they have a full list of everything that's compatible with. They, like, one of the things that everyone was asking, will it be compatible with QR2? And it is, so that's pretty good. There it is. Now you can see the names. I refreshed it. So turn names are now in. It should. I mean, honestly, you plug it in and you saw it wasn't the Formula 2.5. It was one of the older Fanatec wheels that was displaying, but it doesn't really matter. It's an emulator. All you wanted to do is to let the base know that there's a Fanatec wheel on it, so it can register and produce FFB, you know, force feedback. The problem is if it's not a Fanatec wheel, it doesn't have force feedback. So you can't actually use any other wheel. And the only solution is to have a podium hub until, you know, I don't know how new this is. I don't know if this is like something like super new and I just figured it out right now, or is it old? All I know is that while looking for a solution, because my original solution was to buy a podium hub, but then I'm like, I can't have that as a solution if I have multiple wheels. It's going to be too expensive, too bulky. So while looking for something, I found this. There's also one more, which I can't speak of, but other people have mentioned, is the Leo X1 make custom QR2s, which have built-in pins and emulators for Fanatec. So that's also a solution. So you just buy a QR2 that has it built in already. So you put it on any wheel, and it's already in there. It's ready to support Fanatec. But it is a bit more expensive, so I don't know how much it would come out to get like 3 of them or not. So you can check that. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure about that.
Sector 2. Green flag, Sector 2. Sector 1 is 0.7 off the base. What's your right front temperature? It's hot.
Right front, it's not hot. It looks fine.
Yellow flag in Sector 3. Sector 3 is green.
No way. Damn. Slippery.
Sector 2 is 0.9 off the base. Yes, you passed the start Kraus, 31.79.
Yeah, I'm still, I'm back on this track, so. On the back foot, so we'll see how it goes.
Sector 3 is 1.6 off the base. Clear of the incident, green flag. The guy behind has just done a 34.17.
Wow, that's bad.
Okay, Constance, 10 minutes of fuel remaining. Right side tyres are getting hot.
I mean, yeah, you can do it for many reasons. I mean, I've even considered changing my wheelbase, but I'm not in that position right now. So changing the wheelbase is out of the question, personally, at this point. Oh, damn. Yeah, no worries, Hammer. Like, whenever I find something that's like smart or interesting or whatever, I will share it, obviously.
Car left, clear left.
I want to make a video, you know, regarding setup and everything for the wheels and how I use it. But I just was, yeah, I popped it in and I saw the other, like an older Fanatec wheel pop up on the app, and I'm like, oh, okay, this works nice. I am dead last. Damn it.
Diane's last lap time is 1:32.64.
I've done zero practice here, so I doubt I'll have any good timings.
Alright, Costas, 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left. flags are hot. Green flag, you're clear.
I should brake a bit later there. I've got enough time. No, damn it. Ooh, curb. That kicked me off. Look at the damn tires. Look at the oh, the pressures. Oh, the pressures are off.
Green flag.
Yep.
Green flag, sector 3.
Hammer, yeah, I have. Last night I did like an hour session. No racing, just practicing because I was actually collecting data. It turns out that Le Mans Ultimate is not ready. It is completely, it's not supporting telemetry. That is the sad truth. At all. So it's not supporting telemetry at all. SimHub is using rFactor 2's plugin. So, you know, it's working, but it doesn't actually support it's natively. Which also means that's why the load dashboard doesn't have all the data. I tried last night to make it work, and I did find some telemetry data that would help us, you know, create the delta and all that kind of stuff. But at the end of the day, anything I do will be a hack until Le Mans Ultimate support properly and fully telemetry. So with that in mind, I think I'll just wait for that to happen. Please excuse my driving. This actually is like, yeah, this is me practicing on this track. So I know it, but I'm not that good at it yet. After this race, I think the next race will be a lot better if I survive it. But I will say regarding Le Mans Ultimate, I will say that it was pretty nice. It's completely different. I find that braking, obviously there's no ABS, but I find that braking is so much more. You need a feather on your foot. You can't really brake as hard or as fast as you want. Not just because you're locking up the brakes, but it's just completely different. You know, the feeling. Yeah, it's completely different. But in general, the graphics, I didn't see any problem on my system, and I'm running a 3080 graphic. Is it 3080 or 3070? 3080. I'm running a 3080 graphics card on my gaming PC. Yeah, I didn't find any issues, but I did run only, I think, Spa. I don't think I've done all cars and all tracks, and I think I've just used the. I have one more lap. Okay, let's try and see if I can do anything. Yeah, I've only done like Spa with a Ferrari. That's it.
The guy ahead has just posted at 132.77. Sector 3.
Yeah.
On your right. Clear right.
Screwed it up. Starting P23rd. I'm not gonna push this anymore. Let me set up my fuel and tires because my tires are completely off at this point. I don't know if you guys noticed. They were like burning up. 24.6. Now these are 27. Okay. And now... And hopefully I got the the temps right, the pressures right. Oh. Oh, let me turn on the cameras as well. Forgot to do that. Enable cameras.
23rd place.
All right, let's go here. That was
25 minutes.
it was 218, 218, 218, 218. Consumption was 218. That was pretty low. I'm just curious. I'm gonna put 43 liters. I always do. And what was my lap time? What did I do my best? Like 132? Was it?
The temp is 39. The air temp is 32
I did a
Celsius.
133. So let's say 132. 25 minutes. 37 liters. Yeah, it's pretty close. Yeah, it's pretty close. Let's go get that fuel in. I'll just put 42. Tires are done. Electronics, everything is fine. Hey, Ryan's Garage. Welcome to the stream. Gamer Guy, welcome to the stream. Oh, yeah. How you guys doing? I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm recovering from the really bad race I had on Thursday for Warrior Series where I DNF'd. I don't usually DNF, but it was actually I was not in a place to race. I was extremely tired. Like if you see the if you see the actual race, the replay, you'll see that I wasn't there. I wasn't there. Tire target pressures are 26.6. That's where I like them. Anywhere between 26.5 and 27 is a bit on the high end, I think. Ryan, nice to hear. Are you a member? Do you have the latest version, or are you running 22.6.0? I'm running 2.6.3, which will bring a few new changes. But most importantly, I'll be working a bit on the pit wall and bringing changes there. All right, Ryan. Yeah, I mean 2.6 has a bug, so 2.6.0 has a bug for iRacing. I already know that. I will be pushing a version 2.6.0.1, which is a pure fix. Just the 2 or 3 things that need to be fixed. I'm not going to add any new features. If you want new features and extra stuff, you need to become a member. And then you get 2.6.1.2, which is actually now released. 2.6.3 will be coming in about a couple of weeks, I think, because this week I'll focus a bit on the pit wall. I want to deliver some updates there for multi-class racing. Yeah, I want to see how that's going to turn out. Yeah, I mean, it works with ACC, it works with 6 different sims, so you should be okay. Let's see how we go now.
Right side. Hold your line. Hold your line. Hold your line. Hold your line. Still there. Stay right.
No, that was close.
On your right. Stay right. Go right. Hold your line. Right side. Still there. Still there.
Kind of saved there.
Right.
Got hit slightly, but it's nothing too bad, I think. I did get a promotion, so now I'm in Iron class. I'm no longer
Car right.
a what was I, bronze? Was I bronze? Yeah, I think it was bronze. No longer bronze. What happened was, this was not because of my last LFM race. I finished like 6th or 7th, but there were so many penalties that I was promoted to top P5. And I basically got a lot of ELO and SR rating, and I basically upped a level, which is pretty cool. We got a surprise this morning. I didn't go down. What position am I? 21? All this fuss for 21? Really?
21.
Thanks, man.
Right side, clear right. Left side.
Shit. Someone just hit me. Tires are firing up. Oh man, I should have opened up my brake duct just a bit.
20.
On your right. Hold your line. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear right.
Come on, Constance. Good stuff. Keep it coming.
Shit. That looked as it was. I almost thought he was gonna hit me. In the mirror, he was too close. I don't know if I'm hitting my brakes too hard there.
Temperatures.
I'm just too scared to, you know, throw it into that turn.
This lap for Kraus, 132.31. Zero seconds. 19. That's 20 minutes to go. Good lap. That's your quickest today.
I should have opened up my brake ducts. Tires are heating up a bit too much.
On your right. Clear right. Car right.
Shit! What the hell?
Clear right.
What the hell was he thinking?
Keep it nice and tidy. Got a tiny bit of bodywork damage there, just ignore it.
Car left. Clear left.
What the hell is going on?
On your left. Clear left.
It's increasing. It's
This
now
isn't right.
4 seconds.
It's usually not like this. Not this bad, at least. Like, you know. Make an effort. You know? Whoa. What happened there? Wait a minute. What was
Clear
that?
right.
Code warning. Keep it tidy.
What was that? Something's wrong.
Behind is now 1.0.
What the hell happened there? Yeah, no, it's fired up, but it can't be that much. Like, this is like as if I got damaged, you know? It's a bit more abrupt.
15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes. Read all the track. Force him to find the gap.
I don't have damage page on my dash. I removed it. But you can call up the pit wall if you want, and you'll see it.
Right side. Still there. Clear right.
Costas.
No, shit. I don't have any grip in the rear. I was feeling so good. I mean, I don't know, something happened. Let me bring up, like, if you want, you can hit exclamation mark pit wall in the chat, and it'll change to the pit wall scene. Otherwise, I can just call it up here. It was going so well. Did someone just leave the server? I think he did. There's damage all around, but not in the rear. Okay. It's weird.
Gap 2, 3 behind is now 0.8.
Then maybe the tires that are off. Yeah, maybe that's it. But it just felt really weird, like as if it was like damage. It was too abrupt.
The gap in front has increased to 1.6. That's half distance, that feels okay.
Oh, well, POV. There are a few cameras. It's in the description of the video and the title of the video. All the commands and all the cameras. POV. Anyway, this is the first race of the night. I mean, I didn't expect much. I did expect a better result after starting where I did start. But, you know, this is LFM. Comes with the territory. We got 11 more minutes. Not all is lost. Yeah, it was weird. I don't know. And as I said, it was very abrupt, as if someone hit me. Like it wasn't, it didn't feel as if it was like sliding and then I lost it. It was just
Stay sharp.
went away.
Incident's clear and green flag. You've just done 134.07.
Damn it. Ah, that was a track cut warning.
Track limits.
There are a lot of cars ahead. Many things can happen. As long as I kind of try and keep my tires together. Increasing traction control because, yeah, the temperatures are really high now. Just don't want to get the same thing as I did before.
Clear, incident clear.
There's still things to be gained in this race. As I said, lots of things can happen.
Internet clear, green flag. Behind is now 1.5.
It's no wizardry. There's no such thing as wizardry. It's called streamer.bot. So streamerbot, it's an app. You download it, you connect it to OBS, you connect it to YouTube, Twitch, you connect it to everything. Honestly, it's got so many things you can connect it to, and then you just create commands for your chat, and those commands do actions and triggers, and you can do anything you want. Honestly, you can do anything you want. You can have lights go on and off. You can connect anything, to be honest. Those guys are fighting up ahead. I'm not fast. This is like, I'm trying to learn the track as well. If anything happens, I want to be there. This turn has always been my nemesis. I don't know if it's early apex, late apex, trying, whatever. It's never working out.
The gap's now 3.6 seconds.
There it is again. I think I'm stepping on the curb a bit too much there. There's no other excuse. It's just throwing me out. I would like to keep this P21 at least.
Gap to Scott behind is now 1.4.
Man, my tires are burning up. Shit, he's on me! Damn it, I'm gonna lose this position. How can I keep it? It's gone. P22. I had to go wide or else we would have crashed.
Pay attention to track limits, please, Costas.
This is it. Can I keep it? I think I kept the position. Oh, P20 as well. One more lap? Okay, then it's not a good thing. It said final lap. I thought it was the final lap. Did I keep it? I think I did. Yes.
15th place. Good drive.
Whew, that wasn't bad. For a first race on Ricardo Tormo. Rain? Why would it? Why would it rain? Why? I mean, do you know something? Okay. Okay, it wasn't the, you know, not the best race, but also not the worst. There's one more session right after this one. I can go back and just look at the replay as well, because I'm curious. That guy hit me. I don't remember what lap it was, though. No, go there. Okay. Funny, it doesn't have live. Really? Interesting. Doesn't the app show the live? Like what's actually being... That's funny. Really? So if I go, I'm trying to find a link to my live that I'm doing right now, but on my phone. And it's not, if I go to live, it's not showing it. Which is odd, you know, because I'd expect to see the live right now. So if I wanted to send a link to someone, how? I don't have a way. That is odd. If I go to my channel, oh, there it is. Finally, thank you. So I want to grab the link and send it over here. Let's get a drink. It's actually pretty hot in here right now. All right, let's go see where the hit took place. Yeah, I don't want to look at the slide. I mean, the slide was my mistake, obviously, but what lap was it? Was it that guy? So it was all hell breaking loose at some point. So look at this, like even here. It was just everyone going everywhere. And I think someone had a really bad connection. I actually have, maybe I should use those. I have some fans from my PC case, which I didn't use. I had updated them. Look at this. What is going on? I had updated the fans, and I have those, and I could possibly just use those. You know? But I think you need an Arduino. Like, even if you don't want to make like a WinSim or something like that, you need something that would... Robin, you are a fan. You are my biggest fan. You blow my wind. How you been, Robin? What is up with Valencia, man? How's it going? Look at this. This is where I slid. Look at that. The rear just completely exited. Completely. I don't even know how that happened. So the hit was before this? Sorry for this. Sorry for this. Oh, yeah, okay, this is it. So this is what happened. This guy was off, he was hit, and, you know, he just rejoined and took the line. That ain't right. Then he just cut he just cut through the field. Oh my god, let's look at that. Just to be clear, there was an incident here. He tried to avoid it, he got hit, and he's off, and now he just rejoins directly onto the line. That was a bad rejoin. Like, and it just goes off, and he stops. I don't know what he's doing there. He's just playing in a sandpit, I guess. For whatever reason. And then I actually got hit as well. Someone took a dive. Don't remember where that was. A lot of people going everywhere, actually. I don't know what the other one was. There was one more incident. Someone just decided to, this is me, spinning. I get that. Okay. But yeah, I don't know. It was my first time on Valencia with this car, so please excuse me. Yeah, I've got one more race here, and then I'm off again. What am I wearing? Oh, there it is. I'm actually wearing a t-shirt. One more race and then I'm off. Literally, one more race and then I'm off. When's the next race? In 5 minutes and 50 seconds is the next race. Okay. So, I want to go see what LFM has to say about this. Because, you know, LFM has a lot to say about a lot of things. But mostly LFM has to say things about me. So ELO minus 18, SR minus 0.09. And I did go up like 2 or 3 positions, so kind of sucks. Am I still in iron? Can I still compete? Where's iron? Am I? I'm iron plus. Wait, no way. That's not true. That can't be true. How can I'm iron plus and C3? I dropped. I went C3. Okay, I was C2. Now I'm at C3, but I'm still iron plus. Okay. Whatever that means. Yeah, more than equals. What? Oh wait. I dropped. So I was rookie. Now I went iron. Now I'm iron plus. So yeah, I was never bronze. So I'm iron plus. Okay. And my safety rating, I'm C3. I was C2 in the beginning of this race. Now I dropped to C3 again. Split 1. Dude, stop bragging. Split 1. Brutal time. Oh, man. It's like saying, ah, jeez, you don't imagine how much expenses my Ferrari has. Ah, you wouldn't want to be me. Come on. Split 1. Joke. It's a joke. You're too good for me now. We used to be friends, man. We used to be alike, and now you're just, you know, with the aliens, running in split 1, racing all day. I need to do that one day. Guys in the chat, obviously I'm kidding. Robin is a really great guy, despite me calling him out like that. We're really good friends. Go click on his profile in the chat, whatever, and go to his channel as well. This guy streams almost all day. It's like as if he has nothing else to do in his life. Streams all day. He is getting this is actually the why I want you to go watch his streams. He literally is getting better and better by the minute, and I mean, I think we started at the same level. I guess we started at the same level. I'm not putting you that down, Robin, but I guess we were at the same level at some point. And you're just like, you hit 17s on Spa? Was it 17s? Or something like that? I mean, yeah, it's pretty awesome. It's pretty awesome. And I always watch your streams. I may not always chime in. I try and do that every now and then. But if I'm not, it's because I'm really busy. And I don't have time to focus on the stream. But it's always, at some point, watching it. I did see the penalties. I did expect that penalty. It's not your fault, man. It was mine. I actually, when I had that spin in Blanchiment and Spa, I waited, and then I tried to see if someone was coming, like, literally on my monitor. I couldn't see anyone. I went ahead just to get out of the track, and that's when it happened. So it's fair play, man. That penalty was, yeah, it's all good because it was my fault. Yeah, it was, I mentioned, I don't know if you were on the stream earlier. If you watch my stream, not your stream, my stream, you'll see I was dead tired. It would have been better if I just didn't take any part in that race. Yeah, my mind wasn't there. I couldn't focus. I made many mistakes. I actually think, I actually know that I started the race with my quali setup, which means that my tires, like after like 10 laps, they were off, and this was a 69-minute race. So, yeah, I wasn't there. I wasn't in the place to race, if that makes any sense. But I tried. I fought really hard, but after that incident, I actually didn't want to race because I had caused that accident, and I was not in the place to drive. Mentally or, you know, physically, I was really tired. So, yeah, I just DNF'd. It's fine. It happens. It wasn't a rage quit or anything. It was just realizing that it wasn't a good day to race. These things happen. I'm pretty sure. Everyone's had some of those. And if you haven't, you're not human. You're not human. Alright, race starts in 30 seconds, server opens in 30 seconds. One more race at Valencia. I don't think it'll be any, you know, it won't be another decent race or anything. It'll just be a race. Again, racing is therapy, for me at least. So I don't really care if I get hit or I hit someone by mistake, you know. It's just about having some fun, enjoying it. It's not like we're real race car drivers, is it? Let's wait for the server to open. There are so many things I'm working on. So many things I'm working on. I made a list, and there's not just things I'm working on, but partnerships I'm working on. So I've made a list, and it's incredible. Like I actually don't know how I'm making this happen. You know, it's a gentleman's league, and we're honored to have you. Oh, it's an honor to be there, man. It is an honor. It is an honor to be part of a league with that kind of a server password. You know what I'm talking about. If you know, you know, basically. Oh, God, yeah. I love your server password, man. LFM qualifying. For LFM, I use my qualifying setup. I don't change it. Only because it's 25 minutes and the tire's gonna last. I mean, it's not gonna be that bad. Alright. Patel. Martins. Actually, I cannot wait to talk about all these partnerships. I actually cannot wait to talk about all these partnerships that are developing. Some have been, it's a done deal, but I can't talk about them. Others are still brewing, and they're they're going in the direction that I want. But there's just so many things. Honestly, I just want to talk about all these things, but I won't do it unless everything is in place, and I feel comfortable talking about it. But you will see there will be updates on the GitHub page. You know, where I have all the partners. Stream is already, well, you can get an idea just for the partners on the stream, but there will be more being added, those, if everything goes well. So let me get rid of this. Let me grab some water. Memberships are also really good. They're going up. They're going up. Memberships are actually in a good place, and I'm very happy to see them progress like that. So month over month, there's an increase. Of course, February is a bit short compared to January, and still there's an increase month over month. So if you guys enjoy these streams and want to support them, please become a member. Join the member. But you know, become a member if you want to get the lovely dashboard in frequent updates. I think that's what most everyone wants. And if you become a pro or gold member, you also get the pit wall. So yeah, I mean, there are a lot of benefits. And I'm working on a few things which are part of the partnerships that will bring even more benefits to members. So you might want to consider becoming a member for all the reasons I mentioned, and most importantly, supporting the lovely dashboard and the project in general. Robin, what are your times around this track? I'm just curious. You're in the 31s.
Green flag in sector 3. Fastest lap for Constantinos, 1:33.06.
No, this guy was prepping for a lap, and I'm on a hot lap. Come on.
P2. Brakes again, pretty hot. Sector 3's a tapped off the pace.
I'll cool down.
Line use track limits, please Costas.
I want to be aware of my surroundings now, because I know there are the others on hot laps. I actually want to stay away from the racing line as much as I can if I see someone coming up.
Yellow flag in 63. 63 is a clear green flag.
Funny, I'm not even pushing, but I'm keeping up with the guy ahead. What the hell? Alright, I need to build. A gap.
Sector 1 is yellow. Sector 1 is now green. A6. Yellow flag. Incident clear, green flag.
Damn it.
Sector 1 is 0.39 off the base.
Wow. That bad. Okay.
Sector 2 is 0.5 off the base. Okay, Costas, you've used half your fuel. Yellow flag.
Let's see if we can win back any of that lost ELO this race.
Sector 3 is 0.32 off the base. Of fuel remaining. Sector 3 is clear.
What was that? Snap understeer. Is that a thing?
This lap will be deleted.
It was funny. It was a good lap, but started off bad. But I mean, it just understeered heavily. Weird.
Green flag sector 1.
All right, let's get in here. Yeah, there isn't. There isn't. There are things you can do for the rear view camera with OBS and masking and that, but it's actually, I don't even consider that a solution. It's more like a hack. I know Boosted Media had a video, an old video actually, not one of his last videos. It's kind of old, years old, where he does it. But again, I mean, it requires you to use OBS, which means you can't stream because you're using OBS for that. And yeah, it's, you know, it's resource intensive.
Sector 1 is 0.9 off the base.
Okay, this is not going to be a good lap. I will have one more left.
The guy ahead's lap time is 1:33.11. is hot. Right front is hot. Speed fastest lap from 1:31.84.
Okay, let me try this.
Fuel left, E14. Yellow flag. That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
Wow.
Green flag, clear.
I cannot make anything stick right now.
Meters left.
Yeah, it's gone. Lap is gone. And no more fuel, no more lap.
We're running on fumes, mate. Blue flag, watch the track limits. Please, Costas. Yellow flag, stay
Yeah,
sharp.
couldn't do anything there. What I can do now is just fix it. 60 FPS on a 24 with a Gigabyte 4060 Ryzen 2700. The 4060 isn't that? Oh wait, it's the 60 series, right? So yeah, okay. It should give you more than 60 FPS, shouldn't it? Fuel-wise, I'm going to go with 41 liters. I was over-fueled. 218 is the actual thing, so I'll just go 40. And this time, brake ducts, front and rear. I'll just open them all the way. It's hot. It's actually hot. It will be fine, which means now I've lowered the pressures a lot, but they were actually already high, so cooling them down will lower the pressures. Let me just go up by 1. Okay, now these are set to 26.8. So based on the lap average over here, so the lap average for the front left was 27.3 over the course of 7 laps that I did, 27.3. So what I do is just come back in here, and I need 27.3 to become whatever I want. So I wanted 26.6 or 7, right? So that's 0.6 down. I take this down by 0.6. And you basically, because this is a lap average, you take it down by, according to the average, not the instance of that pressure. So it kind of works out, like the entire lap average thing. It works really well. And also, because this was like 26.8 and this 27.3, I took this down to match 26.7, 26.8 actually, and this I left it as is. I took it down, I took it up and down and whatever, but it's 26.8 now for all tires, and that's how I set my tires before the race. This works if you're doing like a 25-minute race and I'm using the same setup, which is fine.
That's the end of the session.
But what you would want to do if there's like a normal race, you would want to go out and practice in conditions that you're assuming or estimating will be that of the race.
17:25
And run
minutes.
like 3 or 4 laps hard and gather that information for the lap average and use that for the race. And then what happens is if your practice was, let's say, was 25, 29, right? Air and track temp, 25, 29 over here.
The track temp
And the race is like
29,
either
the air
lower
temp
by
is
2 points or
26
whatever.
Celsius.
Track temp is what you're looking for, not the air temp. Mostly the track temp. The air temp would be for your brake ducts or something else. So for track temp, if it was lower or higher, 2 degrees, you basically use that to go up by 1 or 2, depending. I think this has to do with the car a lot as well. But I usually just go, like, if it's like too 2 degrees difference, I just go by 2 clicks or 1 click. You know, it's a minimal difference. That's how I set up the car, basically. I don't set up anything else. I don't know how to set up anything. I just do pressures. That's all I know how to do. That's all I know. That is all I know. Email. Where are we? We 1 minute to go. All right. Ooh, music, and I need gloves. 39. I have time to put my gloves on. I need gloves because my hands hurt. And I think I'm destroying the leather here. This is not because of, this is because of the gloves or whatever you're using. All right, let's go. 25 minutes. Maybe I'll have a better race now. Hammer. Yeah, it's probably. I'm running. I have a 3080 graphics card, running 32-inch triples at 2K, and I've got the Ryzen 5800X, and I think it's got 64 gigabytes. I don't remember. And I'm currently now triples on a full grid. It's at 74 FPS, 7480. You know, once you get started with the race, it goes up to 90, and it's not that bad. Yeah, it's around 74 now, but this is like the entire grid now. We're all here, right? And I actually have full settings, almost full settings, like really high settings in ACC. So I think, yeah, I'll let you know mid-race where it is, the FPS.
Let's go, let's go.
Clear right. Car right. Hold your line. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear right. Car right. Still there. Still there. Clear right. On your right.
Careful.
Still there. Clear right. On your right. Clear right. On your left. Clear left.
Oh,
Right side. Clear right.
sorry for that, man, but yeah, didn't expect it. Why would you get another license for Windows? Don't you already have a license?
Right side. You're in the middle. 3 wide. Clear right. Clear all round.
That was like a maze.
Car right. Clear right. Car right. Still there. Clear right.
Yeah, forcing yourself through it's the way to go, man. It is the way to drive. Ah, okay. You can use one of those.
Flag sector 3.
You can buy an OEM license for really cheap, can't you? Like CD Key or whatever those are. I don't know what those services are. I mean, they're legit because it's a Microsoft license. I just don't know how it works, to be honest.
Left side. Hold your line. Clear left.
Keep it within the track limits. Alright, Costas. Hold your nerve, just keep it smooth. No mistakes.
So now that there are less cars on track, let me go to the straight, I'll let you know, but it was around 94 right now. So now that there are less cars, you know? So right now, I'm getting 80. 81, it's going up again. Because there are more, you can see more cars, 85. Yeah, it's where it is, I mean... Yeah, I don't feel it, to be honest. I don't see any deficiencies in the FPS. And this is ACC, right? Like if you're doing iRacing, it's far different. Wow, look at this. I'll never get that turn right. I will never get it right.
Fastest lap for Constantinos, 32.38.
I can only talk about what I have. And to be honest, I built a second PC, a streaming PC, and I use the exact same CPU. Just the motherboard was a bit less. It was a bit inexpensive for the streaming PC. So I have the Ryzen 7 5800X CPU, and I think for the gaming PC I have an X570 chipset motherboard. But for the streaming PC I got a B550 chipset. If that makes any sense. But for me, the motherboard had to have built-in Wi-Fi and Bluetooth because I hate having dongles, and I just don't want to have that experience again. I had it in the past, didn't like it. So I was looking for a motherboard with Bluetooth and Wi-Fi built in.
14th.
That was important for me. You may not want it. I don't use Wi-Fi, it's all cable, but I wanted to have Bluetooth.
Fastest lap from 1:32.22.
This lap won't count either, right? I'm pretty sure it won't.
Get behind us now.
Oh, it did. Okay.
Keep it nice and smooth. Come on, let the race come to us.
Shit. My bad, I missed the gear. Yeah, check for BIOS updates. That's a good one, Rain. I mean, when I was building the streaming PC, my motherboard needed a firmware update to support the 5800X, 5800X. But I didn't know that, so I put the chip in, and then I booted up, and on the motherboard there was like this error, a red LED saying CPU failed. And I kind of panicked because I was like, it's a brand new CPU, man. I mean, how can it fail? Like, what? I mean, how? I looked for it, eventually figured out that it is a firmware, a BIOS thing. So it wasn't actually working with the BIOS that it had. It didn't recognize the CPU. Once I did a BIOS update, which was not easy. You need a USB stick, and you had a button in the back, and you need to do a few things to get it right, because you're doing it without a working computer. Like the motherboard is dead in the CPU. You have to basically update the BIOS off of a USB stick, you know. So I didn't know it was uncharted waters for me, but I managed, and it worked. and everything's working now, and it's fine.
Okay, Costas, just cut the track.
Pressures are a bit better, and temperatures as well, which is kind of important for this game.
Costas, 10 minutes to go. There's 10 minutes left. Car in front of us is Rice.
This guy's damaged, I think. Or he's blown his tires like I had.
Yellow flag. Continue clear. Green flag.
He's staying out, so he's confident that it's going to be something different, not just his tires, I guess.
34.06.
Let's see.
The gap to Rice ahead is now 0.7.
Oh, what's up? Yellow flags everywhere.
Sector 3 is 0.6 on the base.
Wayne, I think you're right. YouTube is your friend.
Costas, you've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
I built two PCs coming from like 15, 18 years on a Mac, and no idea of how to build a PC. I didn't even know the parts. I just Googled, found a whole bunch of videos on YouTube. I didn't know anything about PCs. Like, I used to have a PC, obviously, but I didn't know anything about PCs now. Like, I didn't know what CPUs. I didn't even know, like, AM4 socket. What the hell is that? I had no idea. Yeah, I just watched a whole bunch of YouTube videos, made a list of things that I need and require, and yeah, just started shopping then, basically. Yeah, and if you're very careful to, you know, at, like, you know, what you need and the components matching and everything, you should be fine.
5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left. Come on, keep digging. Stay close, wait for it to crack. Okay, Costas, lap times are pretty consistent.
Who's excited about Formula One starting this weekend? Who? Who?
Clear left, clear left.
Track temps increasing. It's now 31 Celsius. The gap behind is now 0.35.
Oh, that's nice. I'm dying to see what is going to happen.
Come on, don't make it easy for him. Make it go the long way round.
Damn it. I'm getting pressure from the guys behind, because these guys ahead are just, you know,
Costas, pressure from your mistake.
I'm afraid to say it, but they are holding me back.
Car left. Still there. Still there. Clear left.
What about track limits? Come on, mate, defend your position.
Yes, nice, nice.
Clear right.
Good. I actually bestowed that on him. I was thinking he must slide, and he did. I did that.
2 minutes to go, 2 minutes.
He overtook me by pushing me off, so it's only fair that he gets that. Ouch. Karma. Pushing him, pushing him, pushing him.
Left side. Hold your line, clear left.
Got it. And then one more lap now.
Last lap.
I'm actually sweating right now. Damn it. Too much physical activity going on. Damn it, he almost hit me again. Ah! Come on, 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 come on. Yes!
P12. Okay, it's over. Well done, mate. Good finish.
Oh,
Right,
God.
on your left, on your right. Clear right.
With 3 liters of fuel, which is kind of good. Good calculating. So I had a lot of these questions regarding the fuel calculator on the lovely dashboard. It gives you like all the readings and everything, but when you go to the screen, the refuel screen, this thing over here, it gives you 2 values. And these may not be good before the race, or at least for short races, and I'll tell you what I mean. These values show you how much fuel you will have at the end of the race. So mine was showing that it would have 3 liters, and before it's kind of accurate. So now I finished, I had 3 liters. That's fine. But it also shows you, if you're running a longer race with stints, how much you need to refuel to finish the race. And this isn't that important on races like, 24-hour race where you have to, for stints, you're counting for 45 minutes and you're always filling up for 45 minutes. It's always the same thing. Maybe depending on temperatures and speed and rain, you might want to change that, vary that, but it's basically the same thing. This would be good like for the 69-minute race, or like a race that's 2 hours. You may not need to, you may not need a full tank, or even if you have like a full tank, when you go into the pits, how much fuel do you need to finish the race? And this thing calculates that. It does not take into account any extra laps. Like if there's like an extra lap at the end, it doesn't take any formation laps into account or anything. It just tells you at your pace with the remaining time, calculates how many laps you'll have to do and how much fuel you're burning per lap and how much fuel you will need to finish the race. So when you're going into the pits, you can switch to that mode, that page, and it'll let you know like 23 liters. 23 liters is how much you need based on the fuel that you have in the car to finish the race. So it is important to understand this is the extra amount of fuel that you need. So going to the pits, you need to basically change that to 23, but I would always put, because this, as I said, this does not take into account any fuel that you may need for like an extra lap. So if the race goes faster and there's an extra lap involved, then it might be off. So I would never say always go on the limit, because you might end up dry, So always try and go like up one lap. So if this track was 2.18 per lap average, I would go like with 2 liters extra at least, and so forth. But those are always pretty much accurate, to be honest. I've never seen it give me wrong numbers. This is for ACC. Maybe for iRacing it's a bit different, the way it's calculated and everything. But usually it's fairly accurate. But again, this is for in race. It's not before the race. It doesn't help you build a strategy regarding fuel. Maybe I'll create a calculator for that at some point. Maybe for the pit wall, not for the dashboard. I don't know. We'll see. Ah. I'm not drinking Red Bull today. I'm drinking sparkling water. My favorite. You guys don't have this kind of shit there. It's the best. It's a naturally carbonated spring water. Somewhere from the north of Greece. My rating is safety 99. I like seeing that number. All right, let's. I want to do one more thing. I want to check up on. I want to check up on LFM. See what it's giving me for this race, which wasn't a bad race. Granted, I didn't gain too many positions. Maybe I should get fans. Hammer, I should probably get fans. ELO 12? Really? Really? That's it, 12? And SR minus 0.09? Why? Why did I lose SR rating? Like, I didn't have that many accidents. If it weren't for these idiots. Idiot! Anyway. I think that's pretty much it. Stick around tomorrow. Tomorrow I will have the Chill Chat and Dev session. And hopefully I'll do a lot of work on the lovely dashboard. So there's today I had what I do, like what my schedule is like, you know, when I'm working and I have like towards the end of my work day, either on lunch. I also may do this on lunch because it's kind of easy going, gets my mind off of work. I go through the Discord, all the bugs and features, and just read everything and make sure I understand what's being requested as a bug. And I make sure there's, like, you know, the replay and everything that's involved. And I just post a note and then just move it to do. So anything in Discord that is to do, it's things that I will work on immediately. So I'll probably be working on these tomorrow, unless I work on the pit wall. I might want to work on the pit wall. What is it? Messages. Right. Okay, so I have to talk a bit lower. This will become an ASMR. I have to talk lower. It's actually 11:10 p.m. here. People want to sleep, and I'm not letting them. Fine. But yeah, I mean, the point is tomorrow I will probably be working on the. Depends. I'll see. Maybe I'll be working on the dashboard or maybe on the pit wall. I want to see how many things I want to fix and fine tune. So for the pit wall, the idea is that I want to work a bit on it. I may not do that on stream. Don't want to put everything on stream for the pit wall. But the pit wall is up for another maintenance and performance update. And a couple of features. So for pit wall, as I already said, I'm going to be adding multi-class support. So you'll be able to see the full grid and then change a page and you'll see only your class. So if you're running in an endurance race, you only see cars that affect your race. And I am also adding iRating and incident reports for iRacing. And there will be a performance update. So these are what's to be expected for the pit wall. Oh, Jason, come on, man. Holy shit, thank you very much. Thank you very much, man. I can't shout because I'm being scolded by my wife. I can't shout. But thank you very much, dude. Thank you very much. You're amazing. You're amazing. Oh, so Jason says, love what you've done so far with everything. Sanctifying so much and not removing features, but you're continuing to give us options. You earn my respect and support on a weekly basis, so here's a small tip. Thank you very much, man. Much appreciated. Very, very much appreciated. And, Kurt, you said from Denmark. Oh, Kurt, I will say only the best things about Denmark. I was in Copenhagen, I think in September. Oh man, I love that city. I actually want to move there. I just loved it. We stayed on a hotel, forgot its name, on the river. Well, not a river, it's the whatever that is. It's not actually a river. But it was such a beautiful city. I just loved it. I want to go back and stay there forever. So Jeff says pitwall needs an update, especially with the fancy OBS overlay. So it isn't an OBS overlay, but someone has used the pitwall as an OBS overlay. Basically replaced where the actual map is with the overlay of him driving or the car inside. And it's pretty interesting. It's a really good approach, and I will consider it, but the pitwall will remain a pitwall. I love these use cases. I love how you guys are using these and adapting them to your own needs and what your viewers want. The pitwall will be updated. As I said, it will have a couple of features, but mostly it'll be performance updates, and it'll be coming this week, I think. And then I'll be back on the dashboard. So tomorrow, tune in tomorrow. I'm not entirely sure what I'll be working on. It's probably going to be the dashboard. There's a lot of things that I want to fix, and those fixes will find a way into the pitwall. So yeah, tune in tomorrow. It'll be around 7-ish UK time. If you haven't subscribed, please hit the subscribe button and hit the little bell icon on YouTube so you get notified whenever I go live. And I guess the most important thing is to switch over and thank my amazing members. Members are what make this project what it is. Memberships don't support me for driving, obviously, because driving wouldn't be... I'm not a good driver. But the dashboard, the ecosystem regarding the lovely dashboard, it's basically supported by memberships. So if you haven't, please consider becoming a member. I have some targets, I have some goals on where I want the members to be in 2024. It is a rather large number. I'm very optimistic that we can get there, but the goal is to get to that number and basically turn this thing into a full-time job. I'm currently working on the dashboard 3 to 4 hours per day, 2 hours at minimum. And this has been going on for the past couple of years, even weekends. Like if I'm at home, I will be working on the lovely dashboard. So there's a ton of work that's gone into it, and there's a ton of work that can go into it and become even better. Your memberships are what make this what it is today, and hopefully they will continue coming in, and it will make it what it will be in the future. And I can promise you there are a lot of things coming in the future. I can show you one thing. I don't think there will be a problem if I show it. Let me guys show you. So this is not related directly to the lovely dashboard, but I just want to show you like things that will possibly be possible. It's impossible to know. So as you may know, I am speaking and yeah, you can say I'm working with Tony Kanaan on a version of the lovely dashboard that is for the dashboard will be to his liking. It will not be a different dashboard, so we're not creating two different branches. It will be the same dashboard, but there will be a TK edition. The TK edition will have a special splash screen, which will be more in the colors of Tony Kanaan, and the actual dashboard will be set up the way he uses it. So we're gonna have a session where we're gonna tweak timings, and we're gonna tweak what modules left and right, and we're just gonna make it the way he wants it. And it will be specific to iRacing because he races iRacing mostly. But once we have that version, the idea is that then we'll have some other sessions, and I will add features, remove features, basically improve what we have according to a real life racing legend. You know, 2 times IndyCar champion, Daytona 24-hour winner. So this is the goal, and this is like one of the things that I'm doing. But I want to show you here, because I already zoomed in, just want to show you what the splash screen will look like, because I think it's awesome, and this is something that may find its way in the actual dashboard as well. But let me just load up TK edition. I really love this. Check it out. I don't know if you guys can see it really well, but it's basically an animation in the background. It's got the little logos, obviously TK and lovely, and this is the TK edition. But it's pretty cool. the way the animation works. It's more like a screensaver than a static image. Of course, in this version, the TK edition, you won't be able to update your image, so you can change your number, your name, and the color, but you won't be able to add an image because we have the background, so we want to keep that background up front. The actual dashboard inside may have some tweaks in the theme, but not much different than that. Other than that, it will be the settings. So this is coming sometime shortly. I just need to sync up with Tony Kanon and you know, trying to get this thing done. Kurt, let's go back to the chat. Cool, give me a call next time you come and I will be your host. Oh yeah, man, of course. We rented bicycles, we did everything. Knee Haven, I loved that place. And I actually had a hot dog, which was actually pretty good. What else do we do? When I go to a city, I just I ditch every form of transportation and just walk all over the place. So we went everywhere. Yeah, we did everything in the city, basically. We had a lot of fun, to be honest, and I just loved it. It was beautiful. Travis, I think we're exactly the same. We were there, and we didn't want to leave. I'm like, we gotta extend this thing, and we were very lucky as well. It was cold for us because, you know, I live in Athens, Greece, so I'm in the south. It was like you know, we wake up and it was like 13, 14 degrees, and it was end of summer. It was like end of August, and the temperature was fairly low for us. And people were just going into and swimming and doing these things. I'm like, how can you go into water? It's so cold. And just people were just. We went to the gardens, botanical gardens, had picnics. We did everything in the city, man. It was beautiful. Wait, did I just spot 2.6 of the LD? Of course you did, man. This is the TK edition is still 2.6.2, but this is 2.6.3. It's not released yet. It's only for me. I'm developing it. So these are the changes that will be going into the version that will come in the future. Ryan, Jason again. Oh, thank you very much, guys. Thank you very much. So let me switch back over to this scene and do what I always want to do, and that is share the love to my gold members. So gold members, if you don't already know, if you're not a member and you're not aware of the gold members, there are 3 tiers: starter, pro, and gold. Starter basically just gives you access to the to the dashboard and all the versions of the dashboard as pre-releases. So 2.6.2 is the current one, and you can get it. But pro and gold also have access to the pit wall. Gold members get a gold lovely member sticker, which is exclusive only to those members, and it's free once you sign up. And there it's just over, they just go over and above for the support, basically. So they're not actually getting anything more than the pro members. It's just they're supporting even more. So for that, I want to thank Anthony Hall, Augustine Martin, John Hart, Cody Flowers, Corey Wise, Dan Westerman, Daniel Newman, Enrique Castillo Bachero, Brian Spiracus, Graham Bapti Wright, Jeff King, Iñaki Duranona, Jason Rivera, Jared Davis, Chris Rollins, Marianne Christel, Michael Pagliaro, Brad Jackson, Robert Robles, Rito Brulman, Sean Reed, Simon Tunin, Thiago Silva, Tobias Hoff, William Martin, Josh Fulton, Mark Worthington, and Mark Gale. Thank you very much for going above and beyond and supporting me as gold members. And that, I think, is where I end. I think, Tony? Yeah. Tony, this is Tony's edition. Tony, this is Tony's. This is Tony Kanon's version of the Lovely Dashboard, which will be released sometime soon. But it does have an animated background. It's not changeable. This is not editable, so be aware. This specific background and dashboard will have this as a background. You will change your number, your name, the color of the number, but you won't have an image, and you won't be able to change the background at all. It's just a special edition of the Lovely Dashboard, set up the way that Tony Kanon will use it. He's already using the Lovely Dashboard. If you go to any of his streams for the past year or so, you'll see that he's using the Lovely Dashboard. We just decided to put his skills and my brains together and create a version of the Lovely Dashboard that is specific to his use case, and then use his knowledge of racing and bring that into the Lovely dashboard. So improve things that are already there and improve features or add features that aren't there. So it's just going to be a work in progress. The first milestone is releasing this as a TK edition, and then start working backwards into improving what we already have. Yep, and that's pretty much it. And with that, I will bid you all good night. Join me tomorrow for a chill chat and dev session. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great evening, good night, good morning, wherever you are. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.